It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, what a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. And Damian Lillard has been in the top tier of point guards ever since he came into the league. You never hear much about him being the best point guard, but he has to be right up there. I mean, he's got to be right up. No, but he's got to be right up there.
Yeah, he's underrated, though. The fans underrate him.
The point I'm trying to make, Kenny, if you let me finish, he's got to be right up there.
Okay, I thought you said
Is he got to be right up there?
He's up there. I'm just saying that we don't hear about him being the best because he's not. But he is close. He is close. He's in the top.
Kind of reminds me of what I said. He's up there.
He's up there.
How close is he up there?
I mean, he's up there pretty close. He gets overlooked by the media, and but he's as good as any scorer at the point guard position in the league. He's up there.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you found this entertaining.
He's not the best, though.
He's up there.
If you didn't find it entertaining, I hope at least you found it time-consuming. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The performance of the Star-Spangled Banner by Linda Lynn. We are happy to have you with us tonight for the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the home of the Cavaliers, Quicken Loans Arena, as we are in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Hernan Gomez. Team moving on here without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Hello, Kevin. Well, Blazers head coach Terry Stotts is one of the more respected offensive minds in the game. He said, I like to give our players freedom to read the defense and make plays. I like philosophically that I don't know who's going to get the shot. That's going to cause a problem for the defense. Keep them guessing, Kevin.
And as always, thanks, D.A. That kind of unpredictability helps in some settings, can cause many matchup problems for the D. Two teams tonight that love to get out and run. Brent, talk about some of the keys to being effective in the transition game.
Well, one part about transition, Kevin, is the first couple steps that anybody takes to get out on the break. I mean, there is a skill to running hard in transition and then secondarily getting wide in the lane. So many coaches are yelling at their players about creating space by getting to the sidelines as quickly as possible. Those two things can make you pretty dynamic in the open floor.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Bledsoe left side. Nurkic with the steal. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The incredible pair of Lillard and McCollum are at the 1 and 2. Nurkic is out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. The drive by James. Outside Rose. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
LeBron with the whip pass there, good at surveying the court and spotting the open teammate.
And Lillard kicks to Faried. Nurkic setting the pick for Faried. Screen by Faried. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. The Trailblazers keeping it alive. New 24. Here's Harkless. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
CJ, such an effective two-guard, not just a shooter and a great shooter at that, but a capable passer when his teammates are open.
Rose connects on the 9-footer. Rose has got 5 points so far.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Lillard dishes to Fareed. And no good. Good D from Love. Rose kicks to LeBron. Back to Rose. Love against Fareed. Cleveland moving it around. 5 to shoot. Bledsoe kicks to Rose. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And Rose not always focused on creating contact, but with his physical gifts, a lot of times he leaves the defense no choice.
And you look at the Cavs coach, Tyronn Lue. Brent, what stands out to you?
Well, he's got confidence. I would tell you, Kevin, I'd have confidence too if that number 23 was suiting up for me every night. But he demands accountability. He demands a respect for the game. And this team has had a tremendous run in the early stages of Ty Lue's coaching career.
In the corner, it's James. Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Well, if you can use your speed on offense, why not use it on defense? Eric Bledsoe with the quick hands to swat that shot back.
Nurkic the pass to Lillard. McCollum dishes to Harkless. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Man, when he's playing under control, which is most of the time, McCollum is very effective setting up teammates.
And for Mo Harkless, Greg, a one-and-done as we know out of St. John's, then first played in the NBA with Orlando, but he has found a role, it seems, with the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and think of it, the Magic basically gave him away. Felt he wasn't aggressive enough and not a good enough shooter. And he's gained confidence here in Portland and parlayed that into a long-term contract.
Now here's Rose. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson lives in the paint, and defensively, occasionally, you're going to get to shots like that.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And Fareed kicks to Lillard. Down low, here's Nurkic. And Thompson sends it back. Here's LeBron. And Brett, when you look at the way LeBron has constructed his business empire, hiring his childhood friends to manage it, it's been talked about, but it's been successful.
Well, he's taken ownership, Kevin, of what his career has been, but he's also empowered those around them to have a future, to make a life. And he certainly is blazing his own trail as he's made his way through his career in the NBA. I just don't ever want to take for granted the fact that LeBron James is simply one of the greatest basketball players that's ever played the game. Am I overstepping it? Not at all. He is just as complete as it gets.
Here's Lillard, kept alive. Fareed, no good.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
James, the pass to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Lillard. Last time out, he had 44 points. And when it's all said and done, Brent, do you think LeBron James goes down as the most versatile player in NBA history?
There's no doubt about it, Kevin. If you talk about a player that had the consistent dominance that LeBron James had in every facet of the game, from the moment he stepped into the NBA, it's been a remarkable run for him. And when he steps between those sidelines, there's really nothing that he cannot do.
And Brent, coming up to the halfway point of the season, many things can still happen, but it feels like we're starting to filter out who the real contenders will be.
Yeah, I think we're right now, Kevin, in the spot where the tide is filling in both conferences. You start to see coaches shorten their lineup a little bit, making sure that they're getting sharper, getting the rest. And one of the telltale signs, Kevin, is that good teams are destroying the teams that they should, preparing themselves for the playoffs.
Now here's Harkless. James covering. Lillard a screen on Bledsoe. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Here's Fareed. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 6. James dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Trailblazers rebound. Fareed can't get that one to fall.
He just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
I don't think you ever expect to carve out such a big lead early on in a game like this, but let's see if they can maintain momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Lillard against Rose. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Thompson kicks to James. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins. Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon, because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And stolen by Lillard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Rose.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
And when you look at Damian Lillard, Brent, a tremendous player, but a hungry player. In your opinion, what's the next step for his development?
I think the questions will remain and persist about what it is that Damian Lillard can give you defensively to stay consistent and be disruptive as a point guard is the next step for Lillard. We know he's one of the best scorers in the league. But can he bring it on the other end? We talk so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Love outside. Thompson passes to LeBron. There's Rose with the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Harkless. A shot off that time. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Rose. And he banks in the layup. Rose has got 9 points.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
Now here's Lillard. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. McCollum kicks to Nurkic over LeBron. And that one goes long.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Feeds the Rose. Thompson a screen on McCollum. Rose kicks to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That'll be his second foul of the game.
There are times where you have to play with a little bit more caution. That's already his second foul in the first quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Aminu in for Harkless. Now here's Love. He had 19 points in the win against Washington.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
Lillard misses.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
James, the pass to Baldwin. Back to James. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the Cavs' big three completed with the trade of #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota for Kevin Love. Brent, if they had to do it all over again, you still think they make that trade?
Absolutely, Kevin. They brought a championship to Cleveland, a drought of 54 years, and Kevin Love was a big reason why they got to the top of the mountain. So I would absolutely make that trade.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Rose. Portland also making some changes. Vonleh comes in for Kenneth Faried. And it's Richardson in for C.J. McCollum. There's the screen. Richardson kicks to Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
Here's Baldwin. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
Now, here's Aminu. Here's Lillard. It's good, and the drought is over. 1 for 9 after 8 straight misses.
Well, the years keep going on, and Lillard keeps getting better and more confident at finishing inside.
And the shot goes in. Baldwin's got his first basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Lillard. Offensive rebound. That one's not going to go. The Cavaliers leading by 12. LeBron passes to Holmes. Inside. Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's Baldwin. Over Vonleh. Baldwin can't get it to go. Aminu dishes to Richardson. Aminu with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Bucket is good.
That's a great look for Aminu, who has the athleticism and long arms to do damage inside.
Here's LeBron. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Obviously some terrific on-ball defenders out there, but Brent, in your estimation, who are some of the best help defenders in the NBA now?
A couple guys come to mind, Kevin, when you say help and they're actually there. Jay Crowder does a good job of recognizing, when the strong side gets broken down and he can come over and help. Certainly, Draymond Green does a great job of guarding just about anything for the Golden State Warriors. And then maybe you think about some big guys in the league. Timofey Mozgov in the right position most of the time. Hassan Whiteside for Miami. So they come in all shapes and sizes, Kev. The biggest thing they contribute is their communication skills on the backside.
Now here's Lillard. Ball's knocked loose, and the pass to Collins. Releases. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for Portland.
Well, they haven't really been strong enough inside. I mean, they haven't been a force or aggressive with getting those good quality looks in the paint. And I think the one-dimensionality of their offense is going to continue to be an issue because the defense isn't having to worry about clogging the lane or defending down low.
And so Collins nails both of them.
There's always talk about the Blazers because when you combine Lillard and McCollum, both at 6'3" tall, that poses a challenge for them defensively when you play them together in the backcourt, especially against some of the longer guards in the Western Conference.
Now, here's Lillard. 109 left to play in the first. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Baldwin. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And C.J. McCollum, a combo guard, but probably better defensively against point guards. Brent, do you think this tandem will work in the long run for the Blazers?
Well, you need some great defenders behind these guys, and maybe there's a chance because C.J. absolutely can handle some of the point guard responsibilities that there's a way to stagger the minutes so one of these players is on the floor at all times.
And he gets the bucket. Baldwin's got 6 points.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you could turn it up.
Here's Collins. 9 points last game out. Vonleh kicks to Aminu. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shoots from 12. Vonleh. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's the passion coach wants to see from Vonleh. Not only does he crash the boards, he goes right back up to score.
They set the pick. Baldwin the pass to James. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
I think about LeBron James, and it's not about the job, it's how you do the job. And he's been a professional every season that he's been in the association.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of business.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
Well, there's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Vonleh. Richardson is out there with Damian Lillard. And there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Collins in at the center, locking down the middle. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive team. The Cavaliers 5th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Brent, when you played, you were able to score in a variety of ways. Which do you think you were better at, shooting off the catch or off the dribble?
There's no doubt that shooting off the catch, Kevin, was much easier for me. I love the fact that I could get my feet set, start to anticipate when the ball was coming, who the ball was coming from, and then establish my own rhythm for each of those opportunities to cast away at the rim.
I would think, though, you get rhythm by working off the dribble, too.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be able to do that, but I oftentimes use that dribble to maybe create another opportunity for a teammate. And then the other idea, Kevin, is if you're a great catch-and-shoot player, the pump fake and one dribble in, that's something you have to perfect to keep the defense honest in terms of their closeouts.
So it's Portland now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Aminu. Holmes sets a screen. Baldwin kicks to Shumpert. Passes to Farrell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Baldwin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Lillard. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's getting around 28 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
Collins dishes to Vonleh. Inside. Another shot. Shot by Collins, no good. Cleveland leading by 14. Here's Baldwin.
You saw that.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Here's Collins. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Lillard attacking. A putback. Vonleh's shot is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Farrell from downtown. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 14. Dishes it to Vonleh. He kicks it to Richardson. Lays it up off the glass. Richardson's got his first bucket in this one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
To the left side wing. Shumpert passes to Baldwin. Here's Farrell. Richardson covering. For 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard outside. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Holmes sets a screen. Baldwin kicks to Farrell. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Cleveland, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Nets. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, I think for Cleveland, a lot to live up to this season. And really, they have come through. It can be hard on a team when the expectations are that high, trust me. But it has not bothered them one bit.
Well, as high as those expectations were, they've only gotten higher as the season has gone along. They look poised to make a serious run at the trophy come playoff time.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Collins. Fareed comes in for Vonleh. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
And, Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. Opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
Love, no good.
Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Fellas, Al-Farouq Aminu has established himself as a great defensive player, and he wants that recognition. He said, my goal every year is to be Defensive Player of the Year. I want to guard 1 through 4 and even 5 sometimes. I want it to be known that I'm a great defender, and I want the league to recognize that. Get it?
Thanks, David. Aminu continues to prove his worth on the defensive end. His length and quickness certainly hard to deal with.
Kevin Love recognizes the space before he caught the ball, so plenty of room to shoot that ball.
McCollum kicks to Richardson. Screen by Fareed. Richardson dishes to Fareed. There's the pick. Back to Richardson. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
A good sense right there of Richardson understanding space and that he could get there. Nice pull-up.
Bledsoe left side. Pass to Baldwin to the right side. Back to Love. Again, Love missing. Trailblazers trail by 10. Richardson the pass to Harkless. There's the triple. And the Trailblazers another three.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
The screen from Thompson. Baldwin kicks to Thompson. There's the three. Again, Love missing. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Richardson's got 8 points.
Richardson shooting it now from deep. Good touch on the long ranger.
Here's Baldwin. And another miss by Cleveland.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really effective.
Harkless dishes to Richardson. Shoots the three. The Trailblazers keeping it alive. New 24. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Fareed. Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Baldwin the pass to Love. No good, unable to end this run.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. He just can't buy a bucket right now.
A floater, that's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And this is why depth is so important. You know, next man up, and it's pretty much the philosophy for every good team in our league.
Well, you're going to have injuries. You're going to have nights where there's foul troubles or the starters just struggle. So you need a strong bench to remain consistent in this league.
LeBron, he's checked in for Baldwin. Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 28-point game against Washington. They get it back. Kicks it out to Love. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. 7 points for Kevin Love.
See how Kevin Love has great balance and great foundation on the shot. It helps with his consistency.
Screen by Nurkic. Fareed against Love. And again, Kenneth Fareed. Fareed's got the game tied up here for Portland.
And you can tell Fareed loves getting physical, especially when he's going up for shots.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron drives in from deep. Rose. No good on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, 2 clubs that rarely face off, East versus West. This is going to be a nice treat for the fans.
Well, kicking off this 2-game season series, I expect a lot of feeling out by both teams and the coaching staff, and then a number of subsequent adjustments in this one.
The Trailblazers have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So, Brent, certain players are known for getting into people's heads. Who is a guy you played against that really challenged your mental toughness?
I'll give you 2 examples, Kevin. As an opponent, I would tell you that Vernon Maxwell was one of the less cerebral and more in-your-face aggressive players that I ever faced as an opponent. But on the flip side of that, Kevin, there were guys that... that just happened. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Portland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And Fareed has it in the corner. Over Love. Fareed, no good.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Bledsoe kicks to Love. Outside Rose. That's a pick by Love. Rose attacking. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Rose has got 11 points.
And the defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light them up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Here's the screen. Harkless kicks to McCollum. Nurkic's screen on Thompson. Here's McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
Fareed outside. Now, Nurkic, 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. 17-foot shot on the way.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And how good has he been at the line?
Free throw drops for James. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so he hits both. 1:46 left now here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He feeds it to Fareed. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 11 points for Kenneth Fareed.
So much talk about the game slowing down for the game's best players. Lillard composes himself, scans the court, and delivers the strength.
And here's James outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Trailblazers trail by 7. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Rose. Kicks it out to Love. Drills the three-pointer. Love's got 10 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Harkless. He's got 11. He dishes it to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The drive by James. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Fareed's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McCollum, no good. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Got Shaq, got Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 5 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them. In transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts, they're in attack mode. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
I like the way they rebounded. They devote a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they help keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
Well, we saw that in the first half, and he's constantly on the move and slipping behind the eyes of the defense to work closer to the rim.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Trailblazers trail by 4. The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Bledsoe is out there with Rose. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Lillard from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. And Damian Lillard, a prolific three-point shooter, the quick release, Brent, and the confidence. Get that shot off at any time.
He stays in attack mode offensively and likes to find seams, Kevin, to get to the rim and create havoc on possessions. But time and time again continues to show off his range and the ability to knock down long-range shots.
Screen by Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Fareed. And the rejection by James. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Harkless dishes to Lillard. There's the feed to Fareed. Back to Lillard. Kicks to Fareed. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Rose against McCollum. Rose can't hit.
Fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Screen by Nurkic. Fareed the pass to Nurkic. Now the dish to Lillard. Clock at 6. Here's McCollum. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, we've seen highlights of the deep threes, and we know he can get to the rim, but McCollum's mid-range game, well, that's something special. Impressive there.
The screen from Thompson. Here's LeBron. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Over Bledsoe, and it's Lillard missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Thompson. The kick out to Rose. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And a quick look at the numbers for Tristan Thompson. He's averaging 7 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
Yeah, this is what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to turn on. And right now, it is burning bright. He looks fantastic.
There's Rose with the 3. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the deal.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And Lillard kicks to Harkless. Screen by Nurkic. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Shumpert is checked in for Rose. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Noah Vonleh comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And it's Aminu in for Harkless. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. 6 to shoot. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Love right side. Bledsoe dishes to Love. James kicks to Love. Back to LeBron. Over Aminu. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean.
But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Back to James. This one to play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. A different look now for Cleveland. Baldwin, who's checked in for Love. And Farrell subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Trailblazers trail by 5. Over in the corner, Lillard. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's 6 points for Noah Vonleh.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Got that bucket in no time at all.
How about the awareness there from James? I like the fact that he sets the floor for his teammates.
And Lillard kicks to Vonleh. And it's Aminu in the corner. Lillard outside. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
The pass to Baldwin. 3-pointer. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, you combine the power and the quickness to make guys foul him. Aminu earning the trip to the free throw line.
Portland, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. You see those numbers read pretty well. And Cleveland making a change here. Holmes checked in. Collins checked in for Portland. Richardson comes in for Damian Lillard. Passes it to Farrell. Back to James from 11 feet away. Good D by McCollum. Portland trailing here. Richardson the pass to Aminu. Feeds to McCollum. Collins a screen on jumper. Vonleh dishes to Collins. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Trailblazers. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Holmes has a screen. Baldwin kicks to Farrell. From outside the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shoot.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. A contested 3 is not your objective. One more maybe.
Here's McCollum. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. McCollum's got 6 points.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Shumpert against Aminu. Here's the screen. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, the Portland Trailblazers are developing great chemistry for a young team. Damian Lillard takes the team to San Diego every September for bonding purposes. And they told me how much we like each other, how much time we spend around each other. That shows you a team that is really together. It is a unit. We have each other's back. Kevin?
And it's critical to establish camaraderie early on. Thank you, D.A. Sounds like Lillard has this team headed in the right direction. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Well, it's not just point guards that can pass the rock. Here are the assist leaders among shooting guards over the span of the last month. C.J. McCollum is second.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the two spots is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
Good. Nice play there from Vonleh.
Well, you're not going to see him put the ball on the floor all that often, but Vonleh with a nice drive there.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And C.J. McCollum, the league's most improved player in 2016, won it easily.
I like the quiet confidence of C.J. McCollum, who just was waiting for the minutes. I think he felt like he was capable of doing these things. He just needed the time. And with the time he got, he took full advantage of it. One of the best scorers now in the NBA.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in. Baldwin the pass to Love. And another miss by Cleveland. Portland leading. Here's Richardson. The shot, no good. Good D by Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Baldwin kicks to Holmes. Pass to Love. Got a hand on it. They recover it. He's guarded by McCollum. It's a pick by Love. Here's Baldwin. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
We give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Dishes to Richardson. There's the pick. Aminu, the pass to Richardson. And here's Aminu. Aminu with the screen for McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aminu misses.
And there might as well have been no guy up on the pick. Nothing happened there. Can't be surprised at the results.
Good D by McCollum.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kenneth Fareed, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. McCollum outside. Richardson dishes to Aminu. Trailblazers keep it alive.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Baldwin kicks to Shumpert. Here's Love. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Love not messing around inside. When he's got good positioning, he'll go straight up with shot attempts like that.
McCollum outside. Here's Fareed. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Harkless is checked in.
Well, if shooting is a priority, then teams are prioritizing what it is that C.J. McCollum can do to the likes of an offensive system. The guy is remarkable, is smooth, gets anywhere he wants to on the floor, and scores with incredible efficiency. I know we fall in love with the three ball, but C.J. McCollum may be the best overall mid-range young scorer that the NBA has to offer.
And it's all evened up. McCollum's got 8 points in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Love with the screen on McCollum. Beyond the arc. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. And McCollum, a master of the pull-up. Brent, big men lay back on him at their peril.
He's got such tremendous handle, Kevin. He can shake guys and just get them off balance. I always feel like C.J. McCollum is playing in 2nd gear, toying with the defense, and once he hits 4th gear, look out. The defender must have felt like he ran into a brick wall right there. Really great screen set to give his teammate the wide-open shot.
Out to Shumpert. Here's Baldwin. Out left to the wing. Out to the right wing. Right wing. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the triple. Love's got 18 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Richardson with it. 8 points for him. He kicks to McCollum. Shoots from the high post. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by McCollum. He's got 10.
D's got to pay better attention to Richardson, one of the better shooters on the roster. This time, he gets it done from the mid-range.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
At the line for your Cavaliers, number 3. At the line for 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he nails the 3rd. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Look, get them out of their comfort zone. They just want to kind of keep going and finish the game. Get them out of their comfort zone.
That's Terry Stotts moments ago in his huddle, sensing the opportunity to ruffle some feathers on the other side and take those guys out of their rhythm.
Yeah, I think the coach wants his team to come out swinging. And now it's about pride. It's about playing the game all the way through.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Trailblazers trail by 5. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. McCollum at the 2 with Harkless playing the 3. Kenneth Faried is out there with Collins. And it's Lillard in at the point. So it's the Cavaliers now. At one point, they led by 16. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. McCollum against Rose. Lillard outside. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 22 points.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivers.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Collins. Back to Lillard. Tries from the block. Faried. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
It just has to be frustrating to guard a guy like Faried. He is so good at getting the D to be too aggressive with him on looks like that.
That free throw good from Kenneth Faried. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Fareed. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Holmes has a screen. Goes up off the pick, and LeBron throws it down.
I'm just trying to think of how many times LeBron looks like he's off balance or in a spot he doesn't want to be. Doesn't happen all that often. 2 more there.
They set the pick. 3-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Harkless with the steal. To the paint. Collins passes to Lillard. That one drops for him. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
LeBron kicks to Love. The pass to Holmes. Cleveland moving it around. From downtown. Love, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the feed to Harkless. He dishes it to Collins. Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's McCollum. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. Love outside. Passes it to Holmes. Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Kicks it out to Lillard to tie it up. Rebounded by Holmes.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wasted no time on that one. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Lillard, right side. Fareed dishes to Lillard. Now here's Harkless. Tight defense on him. Looking to get back on track here. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And there's the problem. Lillard just too quick and too shifty to stop cold on any dribble drive.
Holmes has a screen. Foul on the play. Basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Thompson, he's checked in for his shot hole. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Collins. Collins passes to Nurkic. He feeds it to Lillard. Nailed from 3-point land. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
James. And Thompson kicks to James. The screen from Thompson. Covered by Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Love for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Love's got 21 in the game.
Well, the efficiency on offense from Kevin Love in this one is off the charts.
And Lillard kicks to Harkless. There's the dish to Lillard. Fires from 18. And that's collected by Love. Love's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Back to Rose. On the wing, James. Over to the wing. Right side, Rose. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
I'm sure that's on the scouting report to not let him catch and shoot. With McCollum's marksmanship, that's easy money.
Stolen by Fareed. Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Harkless. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's James to the wing right side. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard, right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Lets it fly. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Now Harkless, 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. LeBron kicks to Love. And that one, good. Love's got 23 points.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Screen by Nurkic. Kicks it to Lillard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I don't think anybody guards LeBron without fouling him. It's a matter of him convincing the referees it's enough contact.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Kevin Love, such a versatile offensive player who can pass, who can shoot with range. I like him looking to score inside to get himself going, and that's the way that the offense has tended to go. First quarter seems to belong to Kevin Love.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Stolen by Thompson. LeBron dishes to Love. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And Kevin Love is a tough matchup because inside he doesn't give up on the glass. He's very good at predicting where those misses are coming to and gets his body in great position.
And you can't defend Kevin Love with smaller players. He can take him down on the block.
Well, he can back them up a little bit, Kevin, then go to either hand. Use the right, use the left, and shoot the jump hook over the top. And then sometimes if he slows himself down, has a great pump fake to draw in the contact.
3-pointer, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Love outside. Feeds to Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside. Most of his shots coming around the rim.
McCollum outside. Fareed setting the pick for Lillard. Pass to Fareed. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rose attacking. And the dunk by Love.
Kevin, stick-to-itiveness. You heard that? Kevin Love just showed you what it's all about.
Here's McCollum. Dishes it to Nurkic. He kicks it to Fareed. Another shot. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 7 on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Here's James. The kick out to Rose. Love against Fareed. The second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Love is confident when it comes to attacking the defense, especially when he gets closer and closer to the rim.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. The Trailblazers keeping it alive. New 24. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Kenneth Faried. Now here's Bledsoe. And Love has it in the corner. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. That's now 32 points for Love.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Nurkic is screen on Bledsoe. Pass to Nurkic on the left block. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, you have to be careful when Nurkic attempts those kinds of shots. He's very skilled at drawing contact.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Got to know where Kevin Love is on the floor. Even from way back, he drills that one.
Trailblazers trail by 12. McCollum with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Lillard from outside. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. LeBron kicks to Rose. Back to James. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Now the pass to Love. Bledsoe outside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
I really liked the ball movement all night long. He was excellent at setting the table for his guys. Table for 4.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Rose. Portland also making some changes. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Reed. Aminu comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Josh Richardson subbed in for McCollum. 16 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Lillard's got 38 points.
And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, congrats on the win. Are you guys gaining confidence, and what are you figuring out?
Just that we need to continue continuity. We really need to pick it up on the defensive end. Offense, we can get whatever we want really at any time, but the defense is where we're going to need to get better.
That is somewhere where you have to tighten up, Kevin. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.